Peace, everyone. We'll be getting started shortly. If you haven't already, grab your favorite beverages, get your dance clothes, find a comfortable place. We have some beautiful entertainment in store for you this evening. All right. So again, peace, greetings, welcome everyone to Mumia Libre. This is a virtual gathering and celebration for our brother Mumia Abu Jamal, political prisoner, journalist, father, brother, grandfather, activist, and beautiful contributor to our world. And so we're here to honor him, to celebrate his birth and his life, but also to raise a banner around his plight. He is a political prisoner. He has been falsely incarcerated. And so before we move any further with our performances this evening and our dance party, which will be here on the same channel later this evening, we're gonna take a moment to honor all those who are incarcerated. We know that living under the carceral state is bad for our health any day of the week, let alone under these conditions. So before we begin with our performance, I just invite everyone just to ground yourself wherever you're at, perhaps placing a hand on your belly or on your chest to bring yourself into this moment. Feel free to close your eyes if you feel comfortable with that, or lower your gaze. And take a breath here. And know that as we breathe together in this moment, our intentions of love, healing, freedom, liberation, growth are being felt by Mumia and all of our family in cages. Thank you. Thank you. Beautiful. I'm glad we were able to hold space in all the ways that we have to in these trying times.
Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Give thanks, Shashina, and it's so good to see everybody out there who's been a part of the last 48 hours. We had a phenomenal press conference on April 23rd where we highlighted, just the movement globally for Mumia's freedom. Yesterday, we had over 3,000 people watching live on YouTube and Facebook as we had a phenomenal teaching that was, set forth by the people and designed by the people, featuring such individuals like VJ Prashad, Angela, got DJ Oluwafemi coming later on at 7 o'clock. But with that being said, we want to get right into our first artist for time because this is a time-sensitive event. But more importantly, we want to get right to it because they've been waiting in the wings because they want to share with you all their brilliance, their talents, their gifts. And if you can show them some love as well, show them some love. You know what I mean? So we're going to get right to it. This first act is an individual who I met years ago. He's phenomenal. Kerwin Sutherland is a clinical research professional and poet who makes poems centering the Black experience in America. Kerwin's chapbook, Jump Ship, which I have, and it's amazing, by the way, was released in December 2019 by Thread Makes Blanket Press and distributed by AK Press. If we could bring on Kerwin Sutherland, please, and welcome Kerwin to Mumia Libre, y'all.
Invocation. Black is my mama. Black is my daddy. Black is all of their mistakes. Black is my sister in all of her trauma. Black is me and all of my repression. Black is my genes and how they play me. Black is how I walk. Black is how I talk. Even when niggas said I didn't sound like a Philly nigga, black is my only black ass in a room full of white. Black is how I explode my skin all over the auditorium. Black is how I invented anger. Black is all the experiments after. Black is disappearance into water. Black is water. Black is how water makes sense as a bed. Black is seeing light. Black is seeing a pinhole of light within a massive black. Black folds in on itself. Black is extreme. Black is my coworker with a mohawk and a loud laugh. Black is how I grit on the white and black people who don't like that brand of black. Black is breaking out of brand. Black is the gorilla in the mist. Black is how I disappear into any physical body language. Black is everything. Black is everything. And still I say black, even if it's known. Even if you can see me, I still say black is how I announce what you're going to see next. Black is the unknown. Black is scary. Black makes you cross the street. Black is on the other side of the street. Black is a shape-shifting madman. Black has the capacity. Black is what you make it. Black is what I make you. Black is scary. Black is direct. Black is eye for an eye. Black is also eye for a house. Black is burn down the eye and the house. Black don't care because black survived every fire. Black is my mama who survived every fire. Even her fingers to a stove when she thought black magic was turning her to earth. Black is all the mistakes. Black is all the messed up psyche. Black is all that. But black is also hop the fence. Black is also running through. Black is also pressing on. Black is also talking about the transition from nothing to something. Black is the streak of years you want to forget, the longest part. Black is the working through. Black is the looking broke sometimes. Black is the fasting because you ain't got food sometimes. Black is all that. Black is stretching $3 a week sometimes. Black is the hunger. Black is the bottom of a stomach. Black is the echo you hear when you get down to the meat of your life. Black is the plotting about how you're going to make it. Black is all the people who didn't make it. Black is all that. Black is all that. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's all I got.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you for that.
Hey, Shoshina, we got some, you know, we're going to do this every time somebody performs because they're not live. We're going to make sure that we can get some sound effects. See if you can hear this. Hey.
Round of applause. Round of applause.
It's some snaps too.
Yeah, snap, 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 snap to survive. Thank you, Kerwin, for opening us up and laying that groundwork, right? And it's amazing that, you know, even just that term black, as much as we use it and emphasize it and embrace it, it's still new, right? You made it new in that moment to revisit it in new ways. So thank you for that. Thank you. Our next artist hails from Philadelphia. Soraya Nicole. Miss Nicole is a national creative and performing artist that delivers vitalizing vocals, powerful poetry, and passionate interactive performances. She currently has 2 singles out, I Refuse to Lose and I Am Me. She states that the creator of all things, God, has given gifts to all of us. It is her duty to use that gift to acknowledge God and encourage the world. Welcome, Soraya.
Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for that awesome introduction, Shoshina. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So we are going to jump right into it. So thank you so much, guys, for having me a part of this wonderful, wonderful event. Anytime before I perform, I love to do an affirmation. So if you feel this really in your heart, definitely repeat after me, okay? You ready, guys?
Yes.
I refuse to lose.
I refuse to lose.
I choose to be
I choose to
to
be
be
more than what you think of me.
more than what
more
you
than
think
what
of
you think
me.
of me.
I'm defining my whole destiny.
I'm defining my
my
whole
whole
destiny.
destiny.
And with God alone, I have the key.
And with God alone, I have the
that's the
key.
key.
All right, let's get right into it. Can y'all hear the music? Hey, hey, oh, oh, yeah, yeah. I refuse to lose. I choose to be more than what you think of me. I'm defining my whole destiny. And with God alone, I have the key. The Creator made me different. The Creator made me gifted. The Creator made me, and I'm created in His image. The Creator made me different. The Creator made me gifted. Yeah, yeah. The Creator made me, yeah. And I'm created in His image. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Said I refuse to lose, I refuse to lose, I refuse. Oh, oh, oh. Do. That song was called I Refuse to Lose. And I hope you guys feel encouraged and inspired by that piece, because even though we are in the season of quarantine, we are still going to continue to have 2020 vision and let nothing cloud us.
That's right.
I love it. Mm-hmm.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So this next piece is called I Am Me. And just like how we were talking about loving our Blackness and loving who we are, this is all about that. So here's my perspective.
Let's go.
Hey, yeah. Oh, yeah. Listen. I'm not the ordinary girl, eyebrows not on fleek. I'm not the curviest girl, I'm quite petite. I said quite, not quiet. Don't hold my tongue to speak between bumptious and meek. Has silver lining in my mouth. I'm quick to say cheese and riot been unleashed like a fro after transitioning days. I never had a perm straight ends, had to go straying like a fro. I am bold, I will remain, and I just crave to be myself, cause I am worth more than gold. Now why extinguish ourselves when you withhold a first class essence for your presence is a blessing. No, that negative mentality, it gotta get to stepping, so stomp and squish it. It's in a bug, take a glass of positivity. It's time to chug and ride this train. Be the conductor, lead the way, be the learner. Cause I am me, you are yours. I am black, I am beautiful. I am me, you are yours. I am black, I am beautiful. I said I am me, You are you, and we are black. We're beautiful. I am me. You are you. We are black. Listen. Now, turn up the sound because it's testimony time. I used to be the girl who despised the color of her eyes. Dread to wear my kinky hair, I straighten for the skies. Did you hear that? I said I straighten for the skies. So boys know the female with silky hair wanted to be considered light-skinned or fair. I used to hide from the sun because I believed they used to chase me. Honestly, say I soak it and let it embrace me. My crown is round. I'm happy to be nappy. These kings profound. I live in love with all around me. Look at my eyes. Yes. I see beauty. I got my mother's eyes and they shimmer like jewelry. Head to up triple petite to better my physique. I learned to love myself, not in vain and conceit. I'm complete, I'm whole. When you view me, see my soul, I wrote a scroll of my life. Here's the beauty in the strife. I am me, you are yours. I am black, I am beautiful. I am me, you are yours. I am black, I am beautiful. I said I am me, and you are you, and we are black, beautiful. I am me, and you are you, and we are black. Oh. Thank you guys so much.
Sing it, yes.
Thank you so
amazing,
much.
Amazing.
Beautiful. Yes. Thank you. Come through with the applause. Thank you, Soraya. That it's always a pleasure to hear you sing, and you have such beautiful energies. You know, it's amazing how you created a party from whatever room you're in your home. It's like, yeah, I feel this. You're right.
Oh, bless you, beautiful. You too, you have an incredible, peaceful, serene energy. So I am so appreciative that you were able to vibe out and enjoy this.
Yes, thank you. Thank
real
you,
quick,
we all did.
Real quick, Soraya, you know, one thing that was, I wanted to ask, you know, when you think about Mumia Abu-Jamal and his legacy, what does he mean to you? Or what has he meant to you as a Philadelphian?
Honestly, just resilience, consistency, and just to remind myself to just keep going no matter what. Consistency, resilience, and to remind myself to keep going, stay true to my message, and understand that we all were given gifts to give. You know, we all are here to serve, and that's first and foremost.
So,
thank you for that. Yeah. So our next performer would also agree with Soraya that she too refuses to lose. Shadia Mansour, Palestinian by origin, also known as the First Lady of Arabic hip-hop, entered the musical arena on the forefront of political public protests in London, which began in her early teens while attending school and college. Shadia states that Arabic hip-hop is a subculture, plays an integral part in globalizing the voice of the struggle and providing a platform for artists in the Arab diaspora. We welcome Shadia.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. This song is called The Language of Peace, and I dedicate this to all political prisoners worldwide. خدوا بالكم من لقطة السلام كله حكي فاضل انه ماشي عمل بعد الكلام وعد ورا وعد بالشعب تعد بالفعل شبعان من لغة السلام صارت لغة فاشل صرت اسمع نفس الجمل ورا جمل زهقت مليت من نفس الفيلم خدوا بالكم من الوجود المألوفي من البسمات المرسومي من النصوص المحفوظة نشوف كيف اللغة محدودة اليوم يسموك إرهابي ولكن بكرة يمكن يعتبروك تشريك ورجل دولة حسب مزاجهم كم مرة اتسمى بدلنا كم مرة اتدمر أملنا كم مرة سكت لو سمحنا هواء كم مرة استهبلنا أكثر من 60 سنة بعد بنستنى كل ما سلام بتقطش كل ما شاعر بتأكل كل ما علم بتسأل بتكبر وأنا بعاني من لغة خلينا نحكي الواقع عملية زي ما قبر خداعي تاريخ الدبلوماسية أسس بين المستوطنين الولايات المتحدة مصممين صدر الإرادة الفلسطينية سمحني لاغتيال عطولنا أنت اختار هلا الدور اللي بدك تلعب بهاللعبة السياسية الخطيرة اللي بتعبر بلغة مهينة وما شلنا على المبادئ ووضع جوائز الخاصة يسببوا مجازر لينا على هيك نتائج هذا التقدم السلام بس العميان استبعادهم عن السلام واضح بكل أعمالهم ما تسلم محمود درويش ما تسلم محمود سعيد ما تسلم محمد الحبيب وصلي بخميس من لغة السلام من لغة السلام. Sorry, I would translate all the lyrics, but this is really a dedication to all our political prisoners and basically denouncing the fake peace process that they currently have for Palestinians. That's basically put in place to keep Palestinians occupied and under colonization. The next track is Al-Kufiyya Arabiyya, which means the Kufiyya is Arab and it will stay Arab. Enjoy. This is featuring M1 of Dead Prez, my brother. صباح الخير يا ولاد علمونا تفضلوا شرفونا شو بتحب نضيفكم دم عربي ولا الدموع من عيوننا بعد تقد هيك يتأملوا نستقبل من هيك تعقدوا لما تدركموا على غلطتهم من هيك لبسنا البيضة والصودا صاروا كلاب الزمان يلبسوها كموضة مهما تفننوا فيها مهما غيروا بلون الكوفية عربية بالضلع حطتنا بدنا اياها ثقافتنا بدنا اياها كرامتنا بدنا اياها كل شيء لنا بدنا اياه مارح نسكت لن نسمح لن ليك لا بقلن يسرقوا شغلة مش اللي ما قسم فيها بقلبونا كل هالارض طمعانين عرفوا كيف تكونوا بشر جينا نذكر مين احنا وغصب عن ابوه ما يحطتنا الكوفية من هيك لبسنا الكوفية بكل عن الكوفية علوه هلا بلاد الشام ما في بعد مثل الشعب العربي فرجوني اي امي بالدنيا اكثر مؤثره الصورة واضحة نحن مهد الحضارة تاريخنا وتراثنا الشاهد على وجودنا من هيك لبست الثوب الفلسطيني من حتى جنين جبل النار إلى رام الله خليني أشوف الكوفية بيضة والحمرة خلينا نعليها لفوق السماء أنا الشاه دية العربي ثاني بغوص غسل ثاني بخز هسكلي ما في حرب سجل أنا شادية منصور والحط هويتي من يوم وصلت سيدي من الشعب مسؤوليتي لك كانت ربيت بين الغرب وبين الشرق بين لغتين بين بخيل بين فقير شفت الحياة من الشقتين بس أنا مثل الكوفية كيف بلبستوني وين ما شلحتوني وضلني عاقصولي فلسطينية الكوفية هيك لبسنا الكوفية لك نعلمكم فيه علو هلا بلاد الشام بيت العربي عربية 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 بتضلع هيك لبسنا الكوفي الكوفي هيك لبسنا الكوفي لك لعل الكوفي علو هلا بلاد الشام بيت العربي.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Happy birthday, Mumia.
Yes, beautiful. Thank you, Shadia. That was beautiful. It's amazing. During both your tracks, I took a moment to close my eyes, and while I don't speak Arabic, I was still able to catch the rhythm of resistance. And so I'm grateful for that. It's amazing how an art form that was started in the South Bronx in Black and Brown communities is now helping to connect us to a struggle internationally. So really quickly, Shadia, if you can just, how can we support what's happening in Palestine right now, especially young people who don't know, if there's anything you can say to them in 1 or 2 sentences, what should we be aware of? What can we do? What's a website we should check out? What's something we should know right now regarding the plight of Palestine?
Well, I mean, first and foremost, I think that we should do our own research. You know, we need to stay away from the CNNs and the Fox Newses and you know, and those media outlets. I would recommend for people that want to really just get to know the kind of, you know, the situation on the ground, I would recommend existencesresistance.org. These are brothers and sisters of mine who they organize tours annually to Palestine, and they take people and artists from all around the world.
Yes.
And you know, and kind of get them familiar with Palestine and daily life in Palestine and in the refugee camps. So Existence is Resistance. You can Google them, and the website is there.
Thank you.
Thank you. Salute all of you.
Peace.
Indeed. Yes, indeed. So we're going to keep it moving. That was phenomenal. I'll never forget.
Thank you, Gabe.
Oh, thank you. One of my best trips ever in life was going to Palestine a couple of years ago. So I was.
Oh, you went?
Yes. I was able to get there.
Yeah, it's nothing like actually going there and you know, really seeing it for yourself. For real. Yeah.
Definitely.
It's like anywhere. It's like even going to a reservation in the States, you know, like you really don't know how like Native Americans are living until you really go to the reservations and see, you know.
Sure.
So yeah.
So
much
good thanks
respect
for you.
for that.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, for letting me be part of this. Mumia is a brother of ours.
Yes.
And you know, we always support him, and he's always, you know, he's never forgotten Palestine and the Palestinian plight. So Mumia is, we're waiting to celebrate his freedom, not just his birthday.
Yes.
That's right. And peace to your sister Nancy as well on the check-in. Peace, Nancy. We're going to keep it moving now. Thank you. Again, if you have comments, go to the comments, go to the chat. We want to see your comments on YouTube Live. Go to the comments, go to the chat as well. Make sure in the future you can donate, you can support this movement. Go to the campaign to bring Mumia home and go to Mobilization for Mumia. Again, the campaign to bring Mumia home and mobilization, the number 4, Mumia. And we can get support. You can get more updates throughout the years about what's going on with the update on his case, updates on how you can get involved as well. Next up, I want to bring in somebody who, again, we're keeping the fire going. You know, started with Curry Sutherland. He dropped it on us through spoken word poetry. Then we heard Sarai Nicole, amazing vocalist. We just heard the sounds of Shadia from abroad. And now we got somebody who's also a dear friend of ours and comrade, Black Rap Medusa. Black Rap Medusa is an international hip hop artist hailing out of Pennsylvania. The name Medusa is the acronym for Making Art Different, using skills and activism. From organizing to free Black mamas and political prisoners to protesting against police brutality, this artist creates anthems for the movement, and they were just involved in freeing some Black women and Black mamas on this past Monday and bailing out folks on Monday. All right, so they are about the work. So if we can give them some energy, give your love to the comrade, soldier, Black Rap Medusa, y'all.
What up? Assalamualaikum, Ramadan Mubarak, peace and power. How y'all feeling?
Peace.
Yes, happy birthday, Mumia. Free Mumia, free Maroon, free Ma'am Jamil Alameen, free all the political prisoners, hands off Asada. You know what time it is. Yo, it's the hijab ninja. Got the rap game hemmed in. I'm not a novice and I'm not a beginner. But when I reach across the finish line, call me the winner. My mic check these niggas from Faji to dinner. Ain't no facade, no pretender. I even open the window. Don't suffocate your bars and then your windows. Mic slice and I bend up, I'm murderous on the track. Slurring my broken words, I spoke a word upon this rap. It's the return, new African Black. And I bet your mama let you listen to that. And I bet your papa show you how to shoot back. It's black rap, it's true fact, spit real, swoop back, and let Medusa handle that. Yup, I let the dank handle that. Yup, I let the move handle that. Yup, well you know we can handle that. See we dismantle that. See me and Paula Black with the homies, dressed in all black like the omen. Niggas hollering out like they know me, saying something show me, homie. When it's that Bismillah, it might rip you apart. It might change what you feeling, it might hurt your heart. Hey, it's that Bismillah. It's that Bismillah. Well, I say assalamu alaikum, keep your bacon in your pig too. I ain't got the lie, keep machete plus I did some. Chopper cut like Ginsu. You don't know what I've been through. A lot of greatest what I've been new. Elijah Muhammad, though I'm Sunni, I pay homage. He gave us Malcolm X, who made his ties and brought us knowledge. I be building with scholars. I made a promise I would live in designer. I don't be rocking designer, but I stay up in that finer thing. That righteous sight, I call them Saturn rings. I knock the brains out of falsehood. Falsehood, niggas popping falsehood, always up to no good. So when I come through in your hood, now I don't see what I should. I ain't leaving till I'm dropping all the bars that I could. It's not Bismillah. Yeah, y'all know what time it is. It's the Black Rap Medusa, BLAKRAPP MAD USA. Check me out on the IG, BLAK_RAPP. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get into this next one. Russell the Third asked me to write this a few years ago. So I've been on the ground around political prisoners for like 7 years now, putting in the work. And then, you know, just trying to free some Black mamas. So he told me to write a little something, you know what I'm saying? And so this is what I came up with. I said, 21 bars salute, dressed in fatigue, black tees and boots, Lil Maroon on the loose, riding just like his daddy to show you I'm living proof. Pull up in the black caddy and tear off your effing roof. I breathe the air that you pollute. Life ain't fair from Philly to Tougaloo. Bloods and Crips run up and then they shoot. Bastards of the party know we love to bust it smooth. Solitary confinement know they love to take his youth. Liberation of gangsterism, but these ain't even gangsters, they plagiarism. Haterism against their own self. Kill a nigga, but holla bigger whenever a pig dome you. The East Coast version of what they had in California. Ecosystem be said will bring atonement. White folk listen, we're ready to build our own shit. Matriarchy like it was across the ocean. Patriarchy while we falling in slow motion. Medusa just laid the hydra that's causing all this commotion. Russell just said to get him it wasn't the second notion. I spit it like it's acidic and messed up your whole composure like you hit the doge. I'm in the soldier, I'm a warrior queen. Out here with RS3, Move Family, everybody that's revolutionary. Blood in my blood until it's father free. Look what they done, they let a killer speak. Now that's some killer speak. Blood in my blood until his father's free. Yeah, shout out everybody.
Yes.
Hold on. Medusa, we gotta let that breathe. Hold on. We gotta let that breathe for a little bit.
Oh, okay.
We gotta let that breathe for a little bit. You said a lot there. We gotta let that marinate.
Yes.
You know I was ready, Gabe. You know I was ready. Yeah. I ain't had no music or nothing, so I just had to put that in your airway. But yeah, shout out to everybody who's performing tonight. Shout out to the hosts and everybody. Shout out for lending your gifts, skills, and talents to the movement. You know what I'm saying? Get online, free Black mamas. We bailing Black mamas out right now for the COVID-19 and for Mother's Day, but definitely want to get listening care.
Hey man, we're gonna keep this going. Again, check out Dignity. You know, the Dignity Act, what they're doing here in Pennsylvania is phenomenal work. It's an opportunity to engage. So, you know, be a part of that work. Let's be a part of that work. This next person, you know, I'm trying to tell y'all, we can say so much, but we're gonna try to do what we can. I met this person actually a couple months ago, and you'll hear why in a minute. Malika is an actor, dancer, choreographer, and spoken word artist. Has been in the performing arts scene for more than 25 years. She has taught youth classes and conducted choreography for various major dance and theater companies. Yvonne has performed for local, national, and international entities, having first honed her acting skills and theatrical skills starting out on Broadway in Porgy and Bess. That's a classic. You already know about that. Yvonne Orel is currently lives amongst the grass, the trees, and water, and enjoys being an empty nester as her children spread their branches across the globe. She's already published 2 books, Malek and Soul, I Am Light, the Soul Journal series, and Becoming, Woman of Wisdom. Next in her creative queue is to publish Letters from My Father, Daddy D and Me, and Daddy's Release to Peace, a children's book written and illustrated for the young African-American child that suffered through a parent being incarcerated to celebrate their return home to family. Like I said, I first met our dear sister Yvonne when our dear brother Delbert Africa came home a couple of months ago, because she is indeed the phenomenal daughter of the great Delbert Africa. But more importantly, she is great in her own right, in her own personhood. She's somebody that we value so much. So if you can, give your love and give your energy tonight on Mumia Libre, y'all. Yvonne Orel.
Thank you. Look, I love the sound effects. It's pretty awesome. Right? First and foremost, I have to give homage, happy Ramadan, assalamu alaikum, to my father. For those that are listening, thank you all to the supporters to helping me to get my dad released. On the move, Daddy D, Delbert or Africa, we love you. Mumia, happy Earthright, my brother. Happy Earthright, uncle. Just very excited. I'm here with my sister, Coco Ulysses, world renowned in her own right. So she's going to be doing some accompaniment, and we're just going to get it going. I want to talk to you. I want to say something. I want to holler at you. You know what I'm saying? Let me holler at you. Holler. Because this ain't for those with titles and CCs. It's for those that titled up in the corners on these streets. It's not for those who purchase fancy cars just because. It's for those in fancy cars and rims that they got from spilt blood. You know what I'm saying? This ain't for those prone to speak the king's English. It's for those who know what ish and this means and that too. It ain't even for those who came from the hood and rose from the ranks to get theirs, breaking all kind of barriers. Hell, they was sliding and popping on them derrieres. This ain't for you with your stellar vernacular and your educated self. This is for those, not those with ascot, not those with red bottom heels. No sir, no ma'am, I ain't talking to you right now. This is for them. Because you see, for a while, who knew what the phrase kill or be killed would mean unless they was handling it? Many souls, it seems. It seems like this is for you. Hey, you. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you through the drum. Let it give you some of this knowledge. Why don't you just soak up a little bit of that, and I'm going to share the SU with you. That's a prayer for this and that. See, when it was passed on to me by my ancestors, when it was passed on to me by my mama and daddy, trying to give me a little bit of culture, I knew what it meant to be nurtured, and some of these boys and some of these girls too didn't know what it meant. Let the drum soak in and talk to you. When you was crying in your mama's basement because she didn't have nothing else to feed you, and you were crying because your granny had passed on, rest in peace, Granny, and the saints go marching on, and yet you still keep coming behind bars. Or you're trying to spit bars when you ain't got a rhyme to think of. This is for you. Let me holler at you behind the reckoning too, because it's coming all for you. When you come about busting 10 to 20 because you done shot yourself in the foot, all because you tripped over yourself with your sagging ass pants and your dumb hard-headed ass. This is for you. Sometimes I gotta talk to you like that, like your mama should have soaked this to you, like your big mama should have soaked it to you. I'm hollering at you. I gotta go back. Let me holler at you, holler at you, holler at you. Watch the drum. It's gonna give you some of that while you rape that hoe. Take her back home. Ain't no flow. Better yet, she's sleeping on it, and you don't have anything to give her with your hungry ass because you so busy talking about what you got with your rap, a rap not. I want to give it back to you because you ain't hard. I just got to let you know that after you tricked and birthed and birthed and birthed nothingness, I'll tell you what's hard. Hard is birthing babies, baby. Hard is what we already know that you ain't been claimed, let alone cared for. Hard is raising a dumb ass like you and continuing to love on you in spite of yourself. Hard is working, feeding, clothing, and later accepting money earned off that random shot that took the 10-year-old out that we took to court and the police put us down. Hard. That's hard living. Let's try to rejoice a little bit. After prayers are fully answered, because you done left your boo, and another one too, and one baby here, and another one over there, and maybe one spread all the way across the way anywhere. Let's talk about that. That's pretty dang on hard. How about following waterfalls of tears, wondering if your boy is still alive? That's hard. That is just hard. Hard is listening to wannabe revolutionary Hotep hoes rhetoric about our corrupt government and elected officials, knowing full well that the last time that they elected to do anything was to pick a bug out their damn nose and wipe it off with ease, just like they wiping y'all off these streets just as fast as they please, without retribution, without trial, or losing their pensions. That is hard. Let me talk to you about a sojourner, a sojourner fulfilled up in these streets. I'm going to give you a piece of that peace of mind while the tuck and drum talks from my behind. Hard is going to school and graduating from an HBCU only to find yourself jobless after dedicating countless years, after crying countless tears because your daddy sat behind bars for years, unapologetically, supposedly on that revolutionary path. Ain't nothing supposed about it. Ain't nothing supposed about freeing a political prisoner, because that's what we all should be on. That shit is hard. Try having a measly paycheck that don't fully feed families. Try having a Black Panther fist raised when you don't even know what a sham is. That shit is hard. So if you leave in tears because you just have some aching feet and calves because you just stood on the street so long because you bend in corners and ain't no more corners to bend, try sitting a little bit by the talking drum. Let issue holler at you. Matter of fact, why don't we all just get a little bit of love up in this piece, and we could all spread some love by the talking drum behind my back. All that other shit that y'all got going, killing each other is whack. And I know that's some 80s shit, maybe 72 talking to you, but that's what life is living, boo. Let me holler at you. Peace. That's that piece.
Woo-hoo!
Beautiful. That was amazing.
Thank you.
That was amazing.
Welcome.
Yes, and thank you for our drummer in the back for providing that as well.
Hey, Shoshana, that deserved, some of these.
Yeah, there were a few moments I had to catch myself, like, oh, okay, she went there. Yeah, I was like, yeah, that's hard. That's hard. It's hard to swallow, and it's truth. And so, thank you for speaking truth. Right? Some of those pills are hard to swallow, but they're a part of our reality, and we need to deal with them. Thank you for that. Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Okay. Can I do one short piece? No drum?
Yeah.
Real quick. Dear sister, before there was ever a guy code, we banded together to create life. We also were the first to bury the dead because, truthfully, the brothers had never been able to handle the pain. So, just like we bear the pain of bringing forth life, I'm going to bear the pain of this hurt that I'm going through because you tried to push through this pain of having my man. Dear sister, towards giving new life a chance to have its first breath, Let me pass through some new possibilities of this loud cry from within. The symbols that the hard part is now over, because what you have passed is passed on for me. Dear sister, take care of our dear brother. Love on him like a mother, because he can't be anything but mama's baby. Dear sister, with love in my heart, I kid you not, no sarcastic part in this part, I want to let you know that I am giving you all of this good energy for your well-being. You will need it, dear sister. You will need it when you have to pay the bills. You will need it when he makes you take pills. You will need all of this good loving that I have given him that's going to pass on through to you until you're done too, dear sister. That's that piece. Wait, y'all.
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
Yes. All right. Another one of those pills. Yes. Come through.
Swallow sometimes.
Yes.
Listen.
Thank you.
Thank you all. Free Mumia. Hey, Daddy.
Shay, happy birthday, Mumia. We out here for you.
So as you guys all know, and all the folks know, that as of this year, 2020, all of the Move 9 who were formerly imprisoned are free. They've been released due to this campaign. And so we got to shout out all the movements, all the organizers, all the people who have been involved in this work through the year. Because without that work, you know, who knows what would happen? You know, it's the power of the people. It's our connection. So I want to give a quick shout out to these entities. First of all, the Uncompromising International Concerned Family and Friends, Mumia Abu Jamal. Mobilization for Mumia, the Campaign to Bring Mumia Home, the Free Mumia Abu Jamal Coalition, NYC,
Yes.
Free Mumia Abu Jamal Coalition Bay Area,
Yes.
Mobilization to Free Mumia Bay Area, and Labor Action Committee to Free Mumia Abu Jamal. Thank you all for your continued work to bring in new people, bring in new organizers,
Yes.
to be active, and more importantly, as they say, to be on the move, family. We're gonna bring in our next, artist. In that vein, the fire keeps going. This is not only my brother, not only Shashina's brother, this is your brother. Mike Africa Jr. is a member of the Move organization. He is the son of 2 political prisoners who were recently released from prison after 40 years. Shout out to Mike Sr. and Debbie. He was secretly born in a Philadelphia prison, and he is an orator and a hip-hop artist who speaks truth to power in his speeches and his music. He's traveling the country, performing the country. He's got a phenomenal show called Born on the Move, but he can tell it better than any of us. Give it up, y'all. Give your energy and your power and your strength and your love to Mike Africa Jr., yo.
Yo, this is crazy. Thanks for that beautiful introduction, Gabe. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. Love you. Hey, man, listen, thank y'all much. This is a pleasure and an honor. Yesterday was the first one that I ever did on this virtual thing, and I'm still trying to get used to this thing right now. I'm used to being in there with the people. Can y'all hear me? Yeah, excellent. All right. So this song called Deliver the Word. Deliver the word. We got to get the word out there for our brother Mumia. We need to bring Mumia home. He turned 66. He don't need to see another year in that prison and turn 67 in there. We got to bring Mumia home. Deliver the word. Put the message out there. All right, hold on. I'm still getting used to this. Okay, how we do this? Okay, deliver the word. Yeah. Tell your fathers and your mothers, deliver the word. Tell your sisters and your brothers, deliver the word. Tell your friends and your others, deliver the word. Tell religions and all colors, deliver the word. Yeah, if misery is your friend and got you to pretend that you're not affected by injustices, then think again. Your tears will show your pain, but apathy is so plain. You pray for a better day, but pray when action gets you gain. What's the purpose risking it? Dangerous, I know it is. People suffering all over the world because the system thin. Don't you dig the urgency? This is an emergency. We in a place where the rulers committed the ultimate burglary. So what's your standing? And let it be no misunderstanding. Complaining about the state of things while holding hands with the perpetrators, the haters that make this problem. So spread the word and make it heard. Let's break the solemn. So tell your fathers and your mothers, deliver the word. Tell your sisters and your brothers, deliver the word. Tell your friends and your others, deliver the word. Tell religions and all colors, deliver the word. Yeah, deliver the word and put it in action like a verb and make it heard. And anything less is so absurd, the lines get blurred when indecision is incurred. So glide and swerve and push yourself to up your nerve. Pass the message like John Africa, go tell your folks. The enemy's here. This is no laughing matter, no joke. What's that feeling? Familiar feeling. You know it when change is needed, but you ain't so brave to show it because maybe you're reluctant because fear has taken over. But know that we need more than lucky. Fully focused. So what you doing? You doing to move your muscle. Join the movement or let the pressure stop you. So tell the fathers and the mothers, deliver the word. Tell your sisters and your brothers, deliver the word. Tell your friends and your others, deliver the word. Tell religions and all colors, deliver the word. Tell your fathers and your mothers, deliver the word. Tell your sisters and your brothers, deliver the word. Tell your friends and your others, deliver the word. All religions and all colors, deliver the word. Yeah, now what's the word? The word is freedom. 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 Yeah. I hear you. That's right. The word is freedom. Come on. What's the word? The word is freedom. What's the word? The word is freedom. What's the word? The word is freedom. Free Mumia. Free Mumia. Free Mumia. Free Mumia. Woo! Thank y'all much.
Woohoo! Bruh.
Yes.
I'm gonna be honest, Mike.
It's the word.
The energy's crazy. I love it. People are in the chat going nuts. Shout out to everybody right now on YouTube Live. This is amazing, bro. This is amazing.
Thank you. Deliver the word. You gotta deliver the word. And make sure for the people that's listening, that's watching it right now, Time to Rise. The video is coming out tonight officially. Time to rise. It's time for us to rise the system and eliminate this thing and free all of our people from the prisons. Free Mumia. Free Mumia. Free Mumia. Happy birthday, brother.
Yo, if y'all have heard Mike Africa Jr. in the past, you know that he performs that record. Time to Rise. It's a classic. It's a banger. It's needed for Philadelphia, for the world. Time to Rise is a phenomenal record. Every time I hear it, I get hyped. So when Mike said that we were going to actually be able to debut it tonight on Mumia Libre for his birthday, we were so encouraged, so excited, so just through the roof. I mean, our energy was just flowing. It was amazing. So, yes. Hey, man, family, if we could get to it, this is a monumental, historic moment, the debut of the single Time to Rise by Mike Africa.
Time to rise. Thank y'all much. Peace on the move. Free Mumia.
On the move.
Welcome to the first Democratic debate in the 2020 race for president.
Time to rise. These lying politicians got to go. Time to rise. It's time to rise. Impeach and overthrow. Time to rise. These lying politicians got to go. Tired and sick of these so-called leaders. Cause problems and blame it on the people. They want to take what they can from you. But when it's time to give back, say screw you. You can fight and give your life for the cause. Call for help, they won't take your call. You can vote and help put them in the office. Die in the war, they rise, impeach and overthrow. Time to rise. These lying politicians got to go. Time to rise. It's time to rise, impeach and overthrow. Time to rise. These lying politicians got to go. I'm so fed up with these people telling me the problem is all in my mind. That everything is cool, I'm imagining things, ain't nothing going wrong, everything is fine. Just because they convince so many idiots to believe in the game they running. If they think they gonna get away with this plan, check, they got another thing coming. Loud and arrogant intimidation. What we face is extermination. Got no love in them cause they Satan. Donald Trump is a stone cold racist. They hating, they crazy, they ain't never gonna let you lead this nation. Incarcerating, enslaving, better look elsewhere to find your saving. They don't care about the people, never did. They're trying to make the Indian man all gone. They kill each other and sing about it. The American anthem is a violent war song. World problems are worse today. The face of the earth is cursed today. Tomorrow politicians will give you the same game to vote for them, and every one of them will betray. Wilson, Good Street, Nutter, and Larry. Donald Trump, Nixon, and Barry. Clinton, Bush, and Terminator. Same job, political exterminator. We on our own and we got one problem, and there ain't just but one solution. Kick these political parasitical bloodsuckers to the curb and embrace revolution. Time to rise. It's time to rise, impeach and overthrow. Time to rise. These lying politicians got to go. Time to rise. It's time to rise, impeach and overthrow. Time to rise. These lying politicians got to go. Yeah. John Africa said move ain't talking about changing governments, replacing one corrupt dictator and slaver for another. Move is talking about doing away with all forms of external government and replacing it with the government of self. Yeah. Time to rise. It's time to rise, impeach and overthrow. Time to rise. Donald Trump has got to go. Time to rise. Clinton, Bush, got to go. Time to rise. It's time to rise, impeach and overthrow. Time to rise. These lying politicians got to go. Time to rise. It's time to rise, impeach and overthrow. Time to rise. These lying politicians got to go.
Woo-hoo!
Yes.
Damn.
Time to rise. Time to rise. Give thanks, Mike. That's dope. I actually caught that last night. I'm very impressed. Parasitic bloodsuckers. Say that 6 times fast.
Parasitical, yeah. Political, yes. Parasitical bloodsuckers, yeah, something like that.
Exactly. And I didn't get it right. And that's more than the second time I heard it, still trying to catch that lyric. But thank you for that offering and the beautiful visuals on that. You know, even you ending in front of the statue of Octavius Cato is powerful. This is about abolishment, whether it's the transatlantic chattel slavery here in this country, mass incarceration. It is about the work of abolishment. So we have one more performer, but really quickly, stay tuned here on this channel. Our brother Oluwafemi, DJ Femi, is going to be rocking us out until 9 p.m. with all of the hits. If you don't have your comfy pants on, I recommend you get them on because he's definitely going to make you move. So make sure you stick around for those tunes afterward. Last but not least, I consider this to be almost like an in-home performer. We're graced to have Mike, many of those, but Taina Seeley, especially, I've been graced to hear her voice many times in places of resistance, and so it's beautiful to always have her participating and here with us today. Taina is a New York-based Puerto Rican singer, filmmaker, activist, combining powerful vocals carrying themes of social justice with an energetic fusion of Afro, Latin, reggae, and rock. Her music exudes strength of spirit and inspires audiences to dance to the rhythm of rebellion. We can talk to Taina afterwards. She's a wealth of information, but I'll allow her to do many things she does best, which is to sing and entertain us. So, Taina Seeley.
Thank you so much. Wow, what a beautiful introduction. Thank you.
Taina!
Shout out to Mike. You know, Mike and I have been performing together, like on and off for I think over 20 years. And yes. It's such an honor and a pleasure to be here with you in this space. You know, even though we are, have a physical distance between us, we have been doing this work for so long. And, one of the things that I am so grateful for is that I've been able to live long enough to see liberation possible in my lifetime. So, in my lifetime, we've had Puerto Rican political prisoners released, including Oscar Lopez Rivera. We now have the Move 9 release, and so many other political prisoners through that powerful example of continuing to do this liberation work. And this song that I wrote was in my early years of just beginning to do this work, inspired very much by the political prisoners that I would write to, including Mumia Abu-Jamal, including the Move 9. I wrote this song, it's called Prison Break. And I wrote it because I was so inspired by this idea that my liberation is connected with their liberation, is connected with your liberation, all of our liberation. So I wrote this song as a reminder to myself about the work that I do to free political prisoners like Mumia Abu-Jamal is also about the work that I do to break free. Yeah, 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 yeah. Don't you hold me down, no. Don't you see that I am flying? I slip from your grip 'cause I am free. Don't you hold me down, no. Don't you see that I am flying? I slip from your grip 'cause I am free. This war is just a war. These bricks were made to fall. A cider broke through your facade, and so can we, so can we. This wall is just a wall. These bricks were made to fall. A cider broke through your facade, and so can we, so can we. I said prison break, gotta start to mend these walls. Prison break, the system bring on our soul and body. Prison break, tear self-hatred from my tattooed skin. And know that we are worthy. Prison break, 'cause we're all locked up, and the only way to freedom is to free ourselves. Prison break, so I inherit the wind, I am a sea. Dance across the other dangerous reef. Don't you hold me down, no. Don't you see that I am flying? I slip from your grip 'cause I am free. I'm free, I'm free, I'm free, I'm free, I'm free. Don't you hold me down, no. Don't you see that I am flying? Not slip from your grip 'cause I am free. This war is just a war. These bricks were made to fall. I said I broke through your facade, and so can we, so can we. This wall is just a wall. These bricks were made to fall. I said I broke through your facade, and so can we, so can we. I said prison break for those who came before to bring us freedom. Even they started with a vision. So today my voice, it is a siren, lashing out with echoes to smash crash these walls. Don't you hold me down, no. Don't you see that I am flying? I slip from your grip 'cause I am free. I am free. Don't you hold me down. Don't you see that I am flying? I slip from your grip 'cause I am free. I'm free. You are the metal, but I am the light. You are the rust, but I am the water. You are the concrete, but I am the flower. You are the jailbuzz, but I am the dove. You are the prison walls, but I am the Lord. The love, the love, 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 the love, the love, yeah. The love, the love, the love, the love, the love, the love, the love. Don't you hold me down, no. Thank you.
The love, the love, the love. Thank you. Yeah.
I want to do one more, if that's okay, to close out in another language.
Oh my God!
All right, I'm gonna take a sip of water.
I'm just listening to Saina. I want to.
Yeah. Can you hear me? Okay, yes. Cool. Beautiful. So this next song that we're gonna do is just, we wanted to end like on a real energetic note. So this next song that we're gonna do is, oh, by the way, this is Gaetano. Gaetano is my guitarist / the love of my life.
Hey.
Partner in Love and Music and Revolution.
We love him.
Gaetano! I somehow always forget to introduce you until halfway through our set. But this next song is called No Es Mi Presidente. And I wanted to share this one because in my mind, if I was thinking about what Mumia would ask me to play at his birthday party, I have a feeling this would be the one. So I'm going to do this one is for you, Mumia. All of this is for you, but this one is especially for you. Here we go. For those of you who don't know, No Es Mi Presidente means not my president. And this song is not about an individual. The song is about the power of the people to create change, that legacy of resistance and resilience that we carry in our fists and in our spirit. That's what this song is about. Desafiantes, ingobernables, lo rechazamos y no le tememos. Elegimos la libertad sobre el miedo, porque nuestros futuros están interconectados. Las vidas negras importan. Black Lives Matter. Ningún ser humano es ilegal. No human being is illegal. El agua es vida. Water is life. Basta de violencia machista and sexist violence. No es mi presidente, él representa la voz de mi gente. Si está conmigo, pues diga presente. El grito no es mi presidente, no es mi organizaremos el pueblo como siempre. Esa poder es como un corriente. Libre no es mi presidente. Esa es la obra de mis antepasados. Oh, 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 oh. Resistencia unificada es nuestra herencia. Oh, 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 oh. Tenemos todo lo que necesitamos. Oh, 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 oh. Para ser los agentes colectivos del cambio. Oh, 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 oh. Él no es mi presidente, él no representa la voz de mi gente. Si está conmigo, pues diga presente. El grito no es mi presidente, no es mi presidente. Organizaremos el pueblo como siempre. Ese poder es como un corriente. Grita no es mi presidente. It's time to see ourselves in one another. Oh, 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 oh. Collective liberation and solidarity. Oh, 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 oh. This is a resounding call for tomorrow. Oh, 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 oh. Reclaim our power and our humanity. Oh, 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 oh. 'Cause he is not my president, the 1% irrelevant, our people discontent. But we are the water to douse his flame. Somos la solución, la oración, el corazón para liberación. Somos la llamada para mañana. No es mi presidente, él no representa la voz de mi gente. Si está conmigo, pues diga presente. El grito no es mi presidente, no es mi presidente. Organizaremos el pueblo como siempre. Ese poder es como un corriente. Grita no es mi presidente, no es mi presidente. Él no representa la voz de mi gente. Si está conmigo, pues diga presente. El grito no es mi presidente, no es mi presidente. Organizaremos el pueblo como siempre. Ese poder es como un corriente. Grita no es mi presidente.
Yes, no es mi presidente. Yes, thank you. That was beautiful, Taina.
Thank you so much
for bringing all of that energy and sincerity and lyricism and your beautiful spirit. What a great way to close out our concert. Yeah.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes.
Powerful.
Yeah.
Love and liberation, y'all.
Yeah. Thank you to all of our performers for making time this evening, for contributing your skills and effort to this. I also want to shout out the amazing, phenomenal, tireless organizers who make this happen. It takes so much time and effort to create these things that are presented, what you see in a moment. And so thank you for those people who are doing this work day in and day out. Thank you. This means so much to us, and we have to find better ways to continue to take care of you so that our frontline workers can continue to be on the front line.
Yes.
Or maybe more of us need to just join them there. So maybe that's the solution. More of us need to join them there so they can take steps back. Yeah.
Thank you, my love. Phenomenal.
Yes.
Thank you, Miguel. Phenomenal. Thank you, Sophia. Phenomenal. Thank you, Johanna. Phenomenal. Thank you, all the artists, one more time. Kerwin Sutherland, Soraya Nicole, Shadia Mansour, Yvonne Orel, Black Rap Medusa, Mike Africa Jr., and once again, Taina Asili. Give them a hug, a virtual hug. Do you have? We doing it. Free them all, free all political prisoners. We're so happy and thankful that Sekou Odinga is home. We're so happy to say that Herman Bell is home. We're so happy to say that Oscar Lopez Rivera is home, and so many more have been home, and it's due to the efforts and the consistency of you, the people. With that being said, Malif, can you bring us out, close us out for Mumia Abu-Jamal, if you can, good brother? This is for Mook because this is the 66th birthday, so we got to do it right, family. We got to do it right.
Yes,
sing from the comforts of your home. Sing from the comforts of your laptop. Sing from the comforts of
Get out your chairs.
Prisoners. Shout out to the Movement for Black Lives.
Yes.
Doing this work every day. Shout out to the Malcolm X grassroots movement.
Yes. Thank
you to all the organizers, all the activists, all the individuals, entities that try to bring about a better world. Shout out to all the bail funds trying to get all of our folks outside of these cages. All right. It's very, very, very important work, particularly during this COVID-19. We want to give an energy and a positive energy to all those who are dealing with perhaps illnesses or even those who have made transition from COVID-19. Sending all of our love and strength to you and your family. And just know that you always have a family with us here with the campaign to bring Mumia home and mobilization for Mumia. Because not just about us, not just about Mumia, but we're trying to just free the people, family. Do you have any final words, Shoshana, before we get out of here? To Femi, we're going to just do his thing.
No, I just want to say again, thank you to the organizers, thank you to the performers, and as it was told to me in college many years ago,
that's right.
Join an organization, find a way to get plugged in, figure out how you can use your individual skills and ability to contribute to this larger work. There's something for us all to do. We're not all called to do the same thing. So figure out what you can do, find an organization, go back into the chat. We mentioned several organizations that are doing this work that you can join, that you can participate, that you can learn from. As Shadia Mansour reminded us, do your research, right? Don't wait for something to fall into your lap.
Resistance.
Exactly. Get out there and seek those things for yourself. But give thanks. Thank you for joining us for Mumia's 66th birthday celebration. Yes. The celebration continues until 9 p.m. and then continues on tomorrow with a 24-hour reading of Mumia's work. Wow. So if you have... I came to learn about Mumia in high school from reading Mumia's work, and here I am at 35 celebrating his birthday. So give thanks. Poetry in Motion begins tomorrow at 12 p.m. Make sure you join the organization.
And if you see the names, family, you see Immortal Technique on there. You see the Move family on there. You see the legendary Last Poets on there. So it's going to be a phenomenal day. Be a part of that as we end this phenomenal birthday weekend for our dear brother, who is, as Vijay Prashad said last night, the freest man in America.
Yes. Yes. Give thanks.
Thank you all.
Yes.
Peace and power, y'all.
On the move.
Thank you, Mike.
Free Mumia.
All right, y'all. Free Mumia. Till next time, y'all. Stay on the stream, y'all. Stay on live.
And stay safe.
Our brother, DJ Femi, DJ Oluwa Femi, live right now on YouTube. Woo-hoo. Stay strong, stay powerful, and have a great, powerful evening, y'all. Mumia Libre, you already know.
Mumia Libre, you know it.